All right, guys. I just got done watching the movie Basic Instinct. So, if you haven't seen Basic Instinct before, it's a movie with Sharon Stone and Michael Douglas, and um it's basically about a woman who Sharon Stone's character, she was accused of the murder of her boyfriend, who's like this rocker dude, and he gets murdered with an ice pick. And the reason why Sharon Stone's character Catherine is the main suspect is because she wrote a book about killing someone who was a retired rocker in the exact same way that the exact same way he was killed is the way that it was described in the books. That's why the main suspect, because they're thinking she wrote the book as an alibi. So yeah, so it's never like confirmed if she's the killer or not, but it's pretty much obvious. It's pretty obvious. It hints at that. There's a lot of evidence, and you see, if you've seen the movie, you know that the famous interrogation room scene where she's in the interrogation room, and she looks pretty hot. I know a lot. That's the scene that a lot of people, fell in love with her because of that scene. It was definitely like a very famous scene. And yeah, because fun fact, the director actually made her remove her underwear for that scene because of some with like the glare with like the camera or something. So she agreed to do it, which is pretty funny because most actresses wouldn't agree to do it, but she did. And she crosses her legs. She has her legs crossed for most of the time, but then at one point she uncrosses them so where you can see like a little bit of her vagina. So you can see like a little bit of it for like 2 seconds, which probably a lot of people liked it. But so you can see a little bit of her vagina when she uncrosses her legs, but you can't really see. You can only see for like 2 seconds. You gotta pause it to even see it. But damn, she's definitely pretty hot, Sharon. So she's definitely like a very attractive woman. I know she's like almost 70 now, but she still doesn't look bad for age. But obviously there she was pretty hot. But it's a really crazy movie. She's basically a manipulator. She's a psychopath, but a damn sexy psychopath. And Michael Douglas basically like falls under her trap, and she basically manipulates him, and he basically falls in love with her, and they have sex and everything. And it basically ends with it's uncertain if she's really the killer or not, but there's a lot of evidence, and it ends with her reaching for some, and then it points to under the bed, and there's the ice pick under the bed. So it's a really good movie. It's a 10 out of 10, really good. I definitely